So are we going right now?
I think so. Yeah. Now we got subscribers too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got like 50 subscribers.
50?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So.
Fuck me.
Alright, you're already fucking up the show.
Jesus.
Be live. I think that's our channel. Oh yeah, what's up, Shelby?
Hey.
So I can see that here. Let's see here.
I need to wear my glasses when I can't see shit on your screen.
Oh, there we are. Oh man, it looks worse. Look at all this shit.
Yeah.
Here we are. Our angle looks
funny.
bad. Oh, Eddie. What are we gonna do? And look, you can see the show. It's got like an effect down there.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
We're gonna look back on these shows and it'll be just like the first episode of the podcast that were terrible.
Oh man.
Alright, whatever. Let me tighten this down. What are we gonna do? And look, you can see the show. It's got like an effect down there. Oh, whatever. Hey, everybody. Alright, well. We're fucking with the angle still, alright, everybody?
What's going on?
The listening party pod. See, this is another thing that's annoying about Facebook or YouTube is this guy would probably like to use his real name,
Yeah.
but he's on here. He said he likes this angle better.
Oh, okay.
So, hey everybody. That's what I'm. No, I don't want that.
Oh yeah, let's watch ourselves.
No, I'm trying to. There we go. Okay. Fucking with the angle still, alright. I gotta turn. See, this is one thing annoying too is I can't edit the stream retroactively. Now this is it, unless I
Yeah.
want to update another one. But I don't want to lose the comments and stuff. One thing that's going to happen next week is the real mics will be the sound. So that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm turning us off. We're just watching ourselves now. Okay. Try to keep an eye if anyone says anything, though. Okay. All right.
All right, we're doing this.
Yeah, if anyone listening, watching, I'll try to keep half an eye on the chat to see what happens there. Yeah, that's all I know.
All right.
And if you're in there, let us know. We'll give you a shout out. And pull up my notes. This is what Eddie and I do before we start the show. Nothing. I fuck around and click around, then we just do it. All right. You ready, Eddie?
Let's do it.
And we're driving again. You're driving, I'm the passenger.
Should the Asian be driving?
Yes. No, save these. These are great jokes. You're ruining these already. Okay, here we go. 277. Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Save It for the Show with Dan and Eddie. This is episode 277 of your favorite comedy podcast, where every week Eddie and I sit down, we make each other laugh, we make you laugh. Eddie, my man, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Small talk.
Yes.
Before we get into the show. We're live streaming again,
We are
which is a blast.
at 8:30ish.
Yeah, I'd say 8:30ish, either Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Yeah.
We're out here doing our thing, and the quality will get better every week. I'm buying new cords and adapters and all sorts of horse shit.
Yeah, nerding out on this shit.
Trying to.
Yeah.
And we'll make our angles good and come hang out and have a great time.
Yes.
I'm very excited today too. I actually, since there are visuals with the show, I can show the listeners at home. Do you see what I'm wearing?
Oh shit, son!
You see what I'm wearing
They
right
look
here?
good,
And
man.
I don't know if anyone can see this.
Yeah.
So I would say, like, in the world of men don't really share clothes.
No.
You know, maybe you might share a snowboarding jacket or a special shirt, but not even that. Like maybe if you're going out and you call your friend up and be like, yo, dude, you know that really nice, I don't know, what's that? Even Versace
pair of boxers that you're always wearing.
You got those dope boxers,
yeah,
MeUndies.
Yeah, MeUndies, shit.
But maybe there's a special shirt when you're going to the club, and maybe this is generational, or because we don't go to the club, and maybe it's because guys are disgusting, and I feel like any shirt that I wear out, I'm pitted out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm just pitted out
every day,
nonstop. It's got my essence on it. You can wash it, but it's not coming out.
No.
And you're gonna want to wear that?
Yeah, that doesn't. I wouldn't ask another man to wear his sweaty shirt.
Well, here's the other thing too. If you want to wear my clothes, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could fit in your clothes.
Probably not.
However, one thing that maybe a man can do is a hand-me-down. And you handed me down a pair of, I don't even know, Nike. I just saw the swoosh.
Track pants.
Nike track pants. And you might be saying to yourself, how on earth is 6'8" Dan fitting in 5'8" Eddie's track pants?
5'4". So.
5'4".
Thank you though, I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. Well, I gave me 8 extra inches, so I figure I better give you at least 4. How's it working? It's working.
Yeah, they look great.
Thank you.
Do they fit pretty nice?
Well, they fit. I had to make sure I wore them a couple times, and I hate to say it, but I think after this wearing, they might go to the Goodwill.
Ah, okay.
Blessing them down
yes.
to somebody else, the third owner of these pants.
Yeah, I only wore them literally maybe twice.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, because they were fucking huge on me. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I bought them probably on sale, and I was like, oh, I gotta buy them. It's a great deal.
Right.
And
of
I
course.
just never wore them because they were gigantic.
Well, I'm glad you thought of me.
Yes.
Any other gigantic man clothes you have that you want to give to me, like I'm your older brother or boyfriend?
Yeah, I can't give them to anyone in my family.
No.
Like, I'm taller than a lot of people in my family, so...
Nobody wants that shit.
Yeah.
I can start giving you... I know you like to get my like white collared long sleeve button ups. You like to wear those around your house sort of as like a jammy.
Yeah, no pants.
No pants.
No.
And
It's
maybe
sexy.
dress socks.
Yeah.
You know, just what is that movie? Recreating Risky Business in my shirts constantly. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I feel like a little kid when I wear your clothes. So.
Oh, well, that's what I want.
Makes me feel young.
That's what I'm aiming for. Now, a gal, though, will take, like I'm joking, she'll borrow your clothes. And, you know, you would never wear a woman's clothes.
No.
Like, there is no article of clothing. I mean, maybe you'd wear her panties around your neck, choking you while you're hitting it from behind. Maybe.
Maybe.
But there's really no gal. You can't wear her letter woman's jacket. You know, maybe you could.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would seem weird.
It's a letter person's jacket.
It is.
Actually, yeah. But no, I was trying to think if there's anything funny that a guy might wear a scarf, maybe gloves.
Yeah. I was thinking scarf.
Well, I'm wearing your pants.
You are.
And I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
For one more wear. And then they're bye-bye.
One more wear on the show, having a good time. And it's good. I almost wore them out because the thing about pants like this, I went to baseball tryouts over the weekend. My kids are of the age now to where no matter what you get on a team, the tryouts are a little, like who cares?
Yeah.
They're not going to not put a kid on the team. Like my older son's 11. And at 11, he's been playing baseball now for, 7 years, 6 years or something. Like just by accident, he should be okay. Like just by just being there, his 5th, 6th year of doing anything. If you still suck at it, like doing a podcast for 5 years. No, but if you're still bad at playing baseball, get out. And it sucks because there are some kids out there, it's their first time ever touching a baseball.
Oh, really?
And they're playing against kids that are just smoking it.
Yeah.
It's not fair. So I'm out there, and now when I go to something like that, when I'm being like an athleisure dad, like a dad in a baseball hat with my flavor saver, which doesn't exist, I like to wear the athleisure. I almost wore them outside of the house, but that's where I drew the line.
Okay.
And I said, even though it's a Saturday morning, I'm going to be out there with my mug, my tumbler of coffee, grumbling with the other dads. I still didn't wear them out.
Did you wear jeans?
No, I wore a different pair of athleisure joggers that fit me a little better.
Okay.
Not as tight on my cracks. Like these come up pretty high.
Yeah.
Like you might be able to see a bump.
Okay.
Or
Well,
a bulge.
maybe you're trying to show that shit off, man.
Could you imagine?
You gotta be the alpha male in those situations.
I roll up there wearing your tight ass pants, maybe a shirt that's 2 sizes too small.
Yeah.
And just my dick is just there. Just my dick is just there.
Just saying hi.
Around all these children. It wouldn't work out.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing is so many kids around.
There are a lot of moms, though.
Yeah.
You know me, I like to throw the vibe at the moms.
PG dubs, man.
Peep those moms, PGW. And I am now that the show is more popular and more people in my circle are listening.
Mm-hmm.
I am always a little, this is the ultimate irony, right? Like, I want nothing more than the show to be popular.
Yeah.
Nothing more. I don't want to cure cancer. I don't want 10 million Bitcoin. All I want is for you and I to be popular, leave our families in the dust, move to LA and just rage.
Yeah.
But
that's the dream, man.
That's the dream. But where was I going with this? Totally lost my train of thought.
Yeah. The
Pants,
moms at
so we can get with
the circle. Your circle of friends are like everyone's
okay, yes. So I want the show to be super popular.
Yeah.
But I'm also worried that I'm going to be around the wrong people and someone's going to say, hey, or someone's going to get mad at me.
Yeah.
Like, I've yet to get that, and I'm not really too worried about it, but there's got to be somebody uptight ass motherfucker parent that just wouldn't get it.
I mean, I'm the same way, especially with people at my work, because a lot of people, not a lot, but a few people that I know I work with or have worked with listen to the show.
Okay.
And I'm actually doing a presentation, like we have to do a presentation on our passion projects.
Ah.
So I'm doing it on this podcast, and I'm like, yeah, like I'm proud of the podcast.
Right.
You know, we have great listeners. We've been doing it for so long, and I want people to listen. I want them to listen to it.
Right.
But at the same time, like, I don't want to have that type of intimate relationship with everyone I work with.
Sure.
We talk about a lot of, personal, embarrassing
It's
things.
a one-way street, too.
Exactly.
You won't know that about them.
Exactly. So so I'm kind of apprehensive, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I want these people to know that I do this.
They're going to love it.
I think so.
And they're going to love you for it. It's going to grow the Eddie mystique. Remember somebody wrote in that works with you?
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
They said that you're like a boss over there, so... I'm glad that you're doing that.
Yeah.
So I was out there. I had on my dad pants, and the weird thing too, like you said, is you also are forced to talk to these people that you don't want to get to know even better.
Yeah.
Like, this is mixed company, and you might find out somebody, and not even. I know it's easy to say like they're super conservative or they got on like a MAGA hat or something like. Not even that, but some people I don't want to talk to you for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I just want to sit here on my phone. Like, I didn't want to be a dick. But I don't very often just get to just relax, just guilt-free. I'm very guilty when I'm on my phone playing Hearthstone for an hour or cruising Reddit for an hour. And I was excited to go and sit there. And all these fucking dads, are just chipper-chapping with me the whole time. And
see, that's why I'm lucky because I can be like, I don't know.
You're going to drop that card?
Yeah. I'm sorry, yay, America.
That would be pretty funny if you did do that. Have you ever pretended to not speak English to get out of a situation? Like someone knocks on your door to sell you something?
No, I've never. But my dad tried to get out of jury duty by saying he didn't speak English.
Oh, boy.
And they're like, you've been in the casino business for 20 years or
right.
something? He's like, yeah, but I don't know.
Right.
They're like, sorry, dude, you got to come in.
Or like a speeding ticket. Maybe he could get out of a speeding ticket.
Or get deported if you can't speak English.
That's true. He could say, well, the numbers are different in the Philippines. I'm always driving 69. What else is going on? Oh, and the kids are super nervous. That's the other thing. Like, this is a big deal where there's hundreds of kids out there, hundreds of parents, and the kids are out in the outfield. They're getting balls hit to them. They have to catch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of any situation I've had in the past 20 years where I've been on display.
Yeah.
And people are watching me. I mean, a job interview is 1-on-1, maybe 1-on-5. And I've given, I don't know, a talk in front of 20, 30, 40 people. But all these people super judging and people are taking notes. Coaches are taking notes on you. And so understandably, my kids were shitting bricks.
Oh, yeah.
But they got out there and they had a great time. And they did really good. So I'm proud of them.
That was always my problem, like when I was a kid playing sports. Like when we'd have an actual game, I'd be so nervous.
Right.
And I'd fuck shit up. But like on the playground, I'm just balling my ass off, like breaking ankles.
Right.
Little Iverson out there, dude. But yeah.
That's the way you gotta be. You gotta play like you practice.
Exactly.
When you get out there. So it was fun, and it's fun to see your kids in weird situations like that.
Yeah.
So there. So yes, the pants, thank you. The show is great. There's lots of people talking, in the chat room right now. Fonzie, fucking Mike Bodge is in there. What's he
What
saying?
up, Mike?
I've heard rumors that Dan has low D. What's low D? I've heard like low T, like low testosterone. What's the low D? I don't know, whatever, Mike. So yeah, if you do want to watch the show and hang out in the chat room, we'll chat about you guys from time to time. Porno Eddie, you get your mic again.
I did, goddammit.
I got this new studio is throwing me off. Every time we talk about the show, we talk about porn.
Yes.
I don't mean it to come up often, and I wouldn't say it's quote unquote our thing. People are always sending us articles about porn, things about porn, and I don't remember who it was that sent it in, but I remember a couple weeks ago there was a scare in Hawaii that the nukes were coming.
Yeah.
I can't really think of any situation like that where even if, let's say, there was a huge fire, impending fire, and you're like, oh, we're going to have to evacuate. Like, you still have a day or an hour. Oh, my God. I mean, I'm talking like a wildfire. If your house is on fire, you got to get the fuck out. That's different. But this text situation, these people got a text basically saying, here come the nukes.
Yeah.
Like, get in the ground.
Yeah. Find shelter.
And dude, like, I think people really glazed over this. Like, if the nukes were coming, I might go to my neighbor's house, punch him in the face, steal his food. You know, what if, like, I always was in love with your wife, my sister-in-law, and I thought, this is it.
Here it comes.
You know, I could tell her my feelings finally. I could just give her my heart. I'm being silly here, but I feel like there's got to be some stories of people that heard this, because it was one of those things that come over your phone.
Yeah.
We all get them, where it's an Amber Alert or something crazy like that. So conceivably, everybody got these. Everybody knew about it. Everybody thought they were going to die. And then what? And then it took, what, like 20 minutes or more?
Yeah, I think it was like a half hour or something like that.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
And I read that, you know, Trump didn't tweet about it, which, you know, the guy does have a point. He has 50 million followers. Who knows how many of those are real? But if he tweets about it, then someone retweets it. Like, it is a good way to sort of get a message out. He didn't say it was fake or an accident. And the actual guy, the governor of Hawaii, he forgot his Twitter account password. So he couldn't log in. Like, and that's the irony here. Twitter is not like a government tool. He forgot his Twitter password. So he couldn't send out this PSA that it wasn't a big deal. I guess they couldn't send out another, like, you know, oh, sorry, my bad.
How does he not have, like, an assistant who's, like, keeping track of all of this shit? You know what I mean?
Or hit forgot password. Reset your password.
Well, it took him 30 minutes to figure it out.
Well,
I was like, oh, shit.
Seriously. I mean, and maybe his email was, I don't know how to check that email. I forgot the password to that email. That's why you got to use, like, a onepassword.com or something like that. Those are really good. So anyways, people are terrified. But of course, Pornhub, RedTube, one of these things, they track all this shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, just imagine it's like a line graph, and it's, you know, watching porn, boom, the message comes out, and it drops 70%.
Yeah.
And I love everything about that.
Yeah.
Because 25% kept jerking off.
You got to, man.
Kind of like what I was saying, you know, me making love to your beautiful wife, you know, they just keep jerking off. I'm going out the way that I'm enjoying this. The best that I can.
Do you think these are like teenage boys? Do you think they're lonely men?
Definitely male.
Yeah, I mean, I would venture to guess yes.
That goes without saying. Definitely male. Maybe they're a teenager. No, because their parents would be like, get the fuck off your computer! We're leaving! It's probably just like a lonely, alone dude.
Yeah.
Who's probably just pumped. Like, you know what? Bring it on. Fuck this life.
What if it was just the dumbasses who forgot to log out before they ran out of the room? You know what I mean? Because everyone's
just
like,
kept the video
I don't want
going.
people to find just porn on my screen.
Well, then you better clear that history.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I mean, private browsing isn't enough. The FBI can still get you. So people are terrified, but not all of them. But the rest of them, you know, they get off.
Yeah.
They do whatever. And then, you know, 25, 30 minutes later, whoop, back up.
And I read that it was like 48% higher than it was before.
Yes, it was. It was even more. People were relieved. A death situation like that, everyone gets super horny.
Yeah.
Like at a cemetery or a funeral.
Maybe it was just everyone was just so tense, and they're like, fuck, we need to do something.
Really, to get it out. I wonder what time of day it was, too, because most people probably weren't at work. Or if they are at work, if you're at work and you feel like the world's going to end, you could say, you know, fuck you, Karen. Fuck you, Bill. Steve, you're a dick. Julie had sex with Bill, and you could just start dropping. I'm serious. Like I bet you some shit like that went down.
Oh, I'm sure somebody lost their job or their family.
Right.
During that.
Somebody. So anyhow, that's scary. The other crazy thing I read about in porn, someone sent a note about, is a bunch of porn stars have been dying. Like in the last 3 months, 5 porno stars died.
Really?
Yes. One of them hanged herself because she was being cyberbullied so bad.
What?
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be rough. But the irony about cyberbullying, too, is I feel like you could just not go on Twitter anymore.
Yeah.
Just leave it. Now, if you're a porno star and you have a brand that you're trying to work with, maybe you have to go on the internet. But, I don't know, there's a lot of problems. I mean, the porno industry isn't exactly the most mentally, healthy.
Yeah.
Which is so sad. Like I was saying the other day, this is something everybody uses, but then we treat the entire industry terribly. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think most women and men that get into porn, and of course, let's say there's 10,000 porno stars, 1,000 of them love it. Yeah. Maybe they are. But a lot of these gals and guys are addicted to drugs and they're in it for bad reasons. And so it's kind of no wonder. It's such a dark industry. People are taken advantage of. They're treated like shit. And I think a lot of these people, too, like, you can't ever be in regular society again. Mm-hmm. Like, let's say you're a woman and you're in a porn and then you just want to get out of it. I feel like, unfortunately, it's like a taint that a lot of these people... a taint. It's a taint to them that they can't shake, so you just stay in it. So my point being is you abuse drugs. Yeah. Because a couple of these women died in rehab. One of them hanged herself. One of them, I recognized her name. It was like Styles... Shayla Styles or something. I looked all these women up.
Of course.
I was doing research. Right? Yeah. Because I wanted to see what they looked like. They were all beautiful. And of course they were trending. Yeah. And then I thought to myself, that means they're dead. Guys are searching them out. So what's worse?
Wow, yeah.
Jerking off when the nukes are coming?
It's so
or
weird.
Jerking off to a dead girl?
Because she's recently dead.
Right, like her corpse. We're not talking about... I can't even think of one porno star that might be dead. No, Tia Carrera's still alive.
She's on the porno star. Asia
Carrera, sorry. Sorry, Tia Carrera. But there's got to be some. Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah. But nobody recent. And I thought, is that weird or gross to jerk off to a porno star girl?
I think it is a little weird, right? But, I mean... It's like when Michael Jackson died, everyone was bumping Michael Jackson. That's not weird. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
If you're jerking off to his music, it's a little weird. I'm sorry.
Listening to Michael Jackson's music after he died is not the same as searching out a porno star.
No, it's like you're
paying
tribute.
That's a tribute.
Maybe it is for like some way of paying tribute to them. Like
that's what they wanted.
This was your art.
Right.
And this was what you wanted out of your art. So I'm giving you.
I can see that. I can see that angle.
Yeah, there you go.
This whole thing. That's
so don't feel guilty, guys, if you know that shit.
Okay, you know who I don't feel guilty about looking up also, too, is Stormy Daniels.
Okay.
You know who that is, of course.
I know the name. I can't picture the face, though.
Isn't that her name, Stormy Daniels, from the fucking Trump?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right? Isn't that Stormy Daniels? Okay. Yeah, okay. So I didn't recognize her either. So when I looked her up, she's done a ton of videos.
I'm sure.
And apparently Trump banged her in, 2006 or something like that, when he was allowed to do that stuff. Yeah. See, a lot of people always say he wanted to be president because why would he give up this life? Like, he was a billionaire, playboy, golf playing, he could fuck whoever he wants. And you know what? They're kind of right. Like, he did give up an unbelievable life to now be the most hated man on earth. Mm-hmm. But back in 2006, when his wife was pregnant, he apparently had an affair with this porno star. Mm-hmm. And I looked up her video, and their number one video was her eating a guy's ass. And I tried to make a funny correlation that, you know what? Maybe she ate Trump's ass. And that would be so funny if she had to get deposed and had to tell the truth. Yeah. And she had to say something like that.
Well, didn't she sign a non-disclosure or some shit like that?
Who cares?
That doesn't hold up in court?
Fuck court. You know how many NDAs I sign? Where it's everyone thinks they have all these secrets. Yeah. And especially in advertising, they think everything is so special. And I sign these NDAs and I don't tell anyone about it. But sometimes I'm like, hey, I need you to sign this NDA. This is top secret. Oh, man, I cannot talk about this. I cannot even say the client's name unless you have an NDA. And I want to say, I'll sign this piece of paper, but who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
And then they find out and they're like, we've got a project with Coca-Cola. and then they tell it to me and it's so fucking dumb. And I want to say to them, what do you think I'm going to do with your bullshit, terrible marketing idea? I'm going to run to Pepsi?
No, we want you to eat our ass.
That's right. Coke, I ate Coke's ass. So anyhow, you're right. Like even if she does have this crazy thing, like, this disgusting gymnast doctor who molested like 100 girls.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that even happen?
It's
That's
ridiculous,
just beyond. That guy will, if he's not under 24-hour supervision, I mean, a guard might kill him, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Like people who do that, who go to jail, get destroyed, and especially if you did it to that many people.
Oh my God.
So, where was I going with this? The deposition. I don't remember. I had a point here, Eddie. I'm walking down a hole here.
Yeah, I don't.
Eating
I don't know
ass.
where you're going with that.
Oh, okay, yes. So one of the very famous gymnasts that he molested, Mulroney, really pretty, dark hair.
Yeah.
She apparently, the Gymnast Association had an NDA with her that she couldn't talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she was going to be sued if she talked about this
That's
kind of
so
stuff.
ridiculous.
Isn't that ridiculous?
That should break the NDA. Like, if
I
it's-
know. Seriously.
Yeah.
And could you imagine if Obama had paid a porno star 130 grand that he fucked while Michelle was pregnant? They would have burned the White House to the ground. They would have burned it to the ground.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
It's ridiculous.
Anyways, fuck. So yeah, look up Stormy Daniels if you want to see her eating some ass. And I did not want to jerk off to that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I thought to myself, ugh. I'm not trying to become Eskimo brothers with Donald Trump. I don't want my seed spilled to a lady that he's laying with.
How old is that porno?
Oh.
Is it pretty old? Like,
For
tell?
her?
Where she's eating ass.
Oh, I didn't.
Is it dated? Or are you like,
I didn't.
That was the 90s.
I didn't. Well, yeah, I should have looked at the hairstyle.
Yeah.
Bush or no bush. Because she's, I think, 39, 40, would be considered a MILF
Yeah.
in the industry. Which, part of me also thought, like, okay, you know what? At least he's banging gals kind of his own age and not like some, I don't know, 18-year-old. Could you imagine you're 18, you're having sex with that guy?
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're that gross and you have that much money, how could you ever think anyone would ever want to be friends with you for you?
Yeah.
That's got to be hard. If you're that rich and kind of that weird, you probably have to question every friendship you have.
I feel like, though, he's probably done that his entire life.
True.
He just seems like that type of guy who's like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Just like ready to, I don't know, fuck someone over or
But how sad is
expecting
that?
someone to fuck him over.
But how sad is that? That every relationship he has, he can't just organically meet someone, hit it off,
Yeah, I
have
feel
some
bad.
beers.
I don't feel bad for him.
I don't feel bad for him because he's trash. But anyone else who maybe is born rich.
Yeah.
Let's just say your parents were rich and you're born rich. You didn't choose that. And now you are rich. Maybe you hang out with other kids who have a lot of money, but maybe you don't. Mm-hmm. And you probably always wonder, because I guarantee you do have friends that want to hang out with you because you've got the Xbox.
Yeah.
Or back then it would have been like the Sega Genesis or something like that. So, all right. Anyways, she's eating ass.
Yes.
But then I also kind of thought that was kind of cool that he was with somebody a little nasty. Over the weekend, I've talked about how much I hate dancing.
Yes.
Just hate it. Eddie, I'm great at making love. I've got the moves like...
I question that.
Do you really?
I do.
How? That's why. I'm so sensual.
Okay.
And just because I can't dance, I have great rhythm.
Okay.
I mean, you want to see my pump rhythm? It's on point. I do not miss a beat.
See, but dancing is
I
all
know.
about the improvisation of it. Like that's where you get the passion and the feeling from it.
I think I've proven I'm pretty good at improvising. Have you listened to our podcast? But you're right, when it comes to dancing, no moves.
Yeah.
No moves.
I still haven't seen you full blown dance yet. Now we should do a serious dancing segment.
I guess now we can do serious dancing.
Oh my god, that would be so good.
Because, I'll just stay in my little pocket. I can't get out of it.
Yeah.
I don't have any
You should take like a hip hop class.
I should.
And just not even like the whole class, just maybe like a couple sessions.
Yes.
Just to get a feeling for your body.
I need to get to know my body better. If this was a TV show right now, it would cut to Motown Philly, the beginning of Motown Philly. It's like, and it would cut to a a montage
Yes.
of me in a hip hop dance studio. And I would have on like, I don't know, 90s looking.
You dress like the Fresh Prince, dude.
Seriously, yes. Fresh Prince, I'm out there. That's what I know.
Yes.
And I start off terrible. 2 left feet. But by the end of it, I'm cutting a rug.
Tossing your hat around.
It's just my hat, just tossing my hat like a debonair man. And then the next week we do the serious dancing.
Oh my God.
And I just rip it up.
I think that would go viral. I think that might be our big break is serious dancing or like a dance off or something.
So you think you can dance for me and you? Okay, fine. No. So I went to a cover band at a local bar, and it was a blast.
Nice.
Went with some good friends. We had a super fun time. And you know me, someone asked me to do something like that, I can't even think of no fast enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, in a couple weeks, we're going to see a cover band. They're amazing. No. Like every bell in my head is screaming, no, you're not going out. It's a Saturday night. You're going to be out till midnight. It's going to cost money, you cheap bastard.
Yeah.
You got to get a babysitter. What are you going to do? And I said, yes. Because I knew my wife would just love it.
Yeah.
Like that's her love language, her mana, fill her cup by, like for me, it is probably doing it. Fill my cup by filling her cup with semen. But in her case, going out, dancing, being with women, talking to people that aren't moms, just stuff like that. So I said, you know what? Yes, we're going to go. It'll be great. Mm-hmm. And we get there. And, people are dancing. And I thought to myself, I would rather be on stage singing or doing a podcast in front of all these strangers than dancing in front. That's how shy I am. So shy.
What kind of cover band was it?
They were great. They were called the Cheese Balls.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which is a terrible name. Mm-hmm. I feel like if your name's the Cheese Balls, you should be doing polka or something. But they were like a super talented band playing from Bruno Mars to Hall & Oates and just all over the place. And they had like 2 female singers, a male singer who kind of looked like you with dreadlocks. I thought of that. And they were just ripping it. And it was a lot of fun. There was a girl there.
That was me, by the way.
Was it you?
Yeah, that's
with the wig?
That's my side project.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, a buddy of mine, Josh, was there. He's a good friend who pulled me out. He's the guy who made me do this. Mm-hmm. And we were talking a little bit about the podcast. And he mentioned something like, oh, I didn't know you were Jewish. And some girl at the table said, I didn't think you were Jewish either because you don't have a big nose. And I was like, wow.
What?
And she said it so non-rudely.
Yeah.
So she's a sweetheart. And she just sort of said it like, you know what? Yeah, like, she didn't say this, but like, you don't look Chinese because you don't have, eyes like that. She just was like, I never thought you were Jewish because you don't have a big nose. And I said, well, I can smell money. And I'm very driven. And I'm funny, which is very Jewy of me. So that made me laugh because it was just so cute. Like, her little racism was just ridiculous. Was just adorable, but it didn't bother me. It didn't make me mad.
You don't look black because you don't have a big dick.
I know, right? She could have said that too. The other thing that made me laugh when I was talking to Josh is I was saying how, like, in our society, men are the president. They're, they run all the patriarchy, all that crap. Mm-hmm. But I was joking with him and Nicole about how all we want to do is have sex. Like, all guys truly want to do is make love to their wife, their girlfriend, their boyfriend, whatever. And then the ultimate irony that we're supposed to be in control, but women control everything. Like that, we talked about this in the show last week. And that really hit home with a bunch of people. A handful of people sent an email too that like, every stupid decision I make is just a way to get me laid. And which is like, women think they don't, most know. I don't really have a point here. But it was so funny to me, the notion of that. And most women don't understand the power that they really do have over their mate. So use it. Take it.
Power of the pussy.
That's right.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's from something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's from. Oh, a Fissure update.
Oh, okay.
I tell you, man, sometimes this show...
Been waiting for this. Oh, man.
the grossest things we talk about, most people write in. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to call people out, but, maybe people whose names rhyme with Raoul from Roanoke and English Saul. Characters on the show, strangers of the show, people writing in like, oh, hello, I get a bloody bum sometimes. But seriously, like, tons of people apparently get fissures. And everybody said the same thing, which made me laugh, almost as if they've all read the same WebMD article where they're like, well, it's good as long as the blood is really bright. That means it's right from the anus opening. But if it's dark, then it's from your colon, and that's real scary. And you should get that checked out.
Okay.
So, for me, it's very bright. Right on the tip of the anus.
Okay.
But yeah, if you take a poop and it's got purple blood in it, you gotta go to the hospital. Like, that's not okay. Like, that apparently is something really wrong.
Well, the first time I drank red wine and that shit, I thought my ass exploded. I didn't know that your shit turns a different color.
I don't know if mine does.
No? Mine does. Every time I drink red wine,
Oh, what about beets?
I don't eat a lot of beets, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay, see, stuff like that is fun where you, like, are doing these hacks, like, eating asparagus.
Yeah.
And taking a super stinky asparagus piss. Loving doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, eat some beets. Thank you, everybody, for the fissure stuff. I think somebody said, too, even if you don't see it, it's always from a hemorrhoid, too. So, I would like to say, officially, Anusol is the official hemorrhoid cream of Save for the Show. So if you have a hemorrhoid, internal or external, get yourself some Anusol.
Does it have witch hazel in it?
I think it does. Yep, witch hazel. What's Tux?
Tux.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Doesn't know those called Tux?
Yeah.
Those things to wipe your ass with?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love a Tux. I need to get some Tux. Just to have.
Just
for the enjoyment of it.
For a refreshing asshole.
Yeah, you hit that ass with the Tux, even if it's not bleeding, just to give you that real light crisp. I love a mentholated asshole.
Yeah, a little tingle down there.
Just a little tingle. just like your dad used to do it. All right, what else we got here? Should we do some questions?
Yeah.
We get so many questions on the show, and shout out to everybody in the chat room. I see what everyone's saying. I'm buying time. I'm stalling here. All right, here we go. Let's do some questions. All right. Since we pressed pause, who's in the chat room? Jerica. What's up, Jerica? Good luck at your job.
What's up, guys? Oh.
Rod. Okay, hey, Rod. Hey, Fonzie, Shakita. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Oh, man, look how far off I am in this frame.
Yeah,
Eddie, we need a studio director here.
I'm telling you, we got a baby Bjorn it.
What, the camera? Or
no,
you and me?
Me and you, man.
I'm just going to stand behind you.
Like a totem pole.
The whole time. I want to lay you on my chest, like the first cowgirl style.
We should hug each other and then just hold the mic like this.
Like we're feeding each other cake. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's see here. So right now I'm pulling up the theme music for... Oh, shit. Where did it go? Oh, God damn it, Eddie.
Do you want me to do it live? You got questions? We got answers.
No, you know what? I'm going to make a mark. There we go. Yeah, go ahead. Here. Go ahead.
You got questions? We got answers.
Answers. All right, so we get a lot of questions on Save for the Show. SaveForTheShow.com/contact. You can be anonymous. SaveForTheShow@gmail.com, which is the best way to use your iPhone or Android, record a voice memo, send it our way on our subreddit. There's also a lot of activity going on there, and of course on YouTube. Just Jesus Christ, there's no shortage of ways to chat with us. So pick your poison. Let's do a question. Eddie.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Fonzie sent us a note and said, hey, whatever happened to taste buds on your dick? So remember, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote this question. What if you had taste buds on the outside of your dick so you could taste who you were banging while you bang them? And that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Because it brings up a lot of thoughts in terms of, I'm having sex with my wife, and all of a sudden in my mouth, I'm tasting her vagina.
Yeah.
From the deep
from the
inside.
A little tangy.
I'm not talking the top. The clean as a whistle.
No.
Top. And I'm talking like deep.
This is the inside she's had since a child.
Right. Like, I mean, deep.
Yeah.
And that's why it was important when I was laugh when like the dude pulls out and the other girls are like, oh yes, I want like that's the delicacy or something. Like the deeper in, the deeper deep when that shit pulls out.
Yeah.
And not the shit. I mean, I'm not no A to M guy. I'm not a big fan of ass to mouth. That grosses me out.
Yeah.
Like the germ freak in me, like having sex in the butt is enough. Does you want to fuck her in the ass? And I was like in a porn too, like once they go from the vagina to the butt, I think like, well, that's it for the vagina. Like, that's closed off now. Like once the train goes on that track, it's not coming back in the other track. But then when they like, and I love how these girls act like, oh, I want to taste it. Like, do you?
Yeah.
You really want to taste the inside of your ass? Because I don't think you do.
I forgot what I had for lunch, though, Dad.
Oh, damn, I gotta know. I don't care how horny you are. I mean, I've been horny, dog. Real horny. But I've never thought I want to taste the inside. The outside? Sure, man.
Yeah.
And, even like a tiny, tiny little bit of the inside. As far as the tip of my tongue can go. But the dick depth.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to taste dick depth.
I mean, and
that's too much for me.
Your own asshole.
It's my own. Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's off the menu for me also.
You're right. I'd be more apt, I guess, to do a stranger's. Like, I would want to suck my own fingers or lick my own arm, but I would probably rather, no, just don't want any part of it. It's a great question, though.
Yeah.
Either way. And it brings up a lot of interesting things. But somebody then, after that question, sent us this weird voicemail where he's saying, like, taste buds on your dick, taste buds on your dick. I tried to find it, and I couldn't. And then it became a thing.
It did.
People would call in all the time, just like Pussy Got Wet, which then became Pussy Stay Wet. And then taste buds on your dick was a thing, and it kind of fell away.
It did. Should we bring it back?
I think kind of did. I mean, if anybody wants to make that be, it's just kind of long.
Yeah.
Pussy Got Wet, just as dumb as it is, it's still short and just sounds like a command.
What about like an acronym? T-Boyd? T-Boyd.
T-Boyd. You can say T-Boyd.
Hashtag T-Boyd.
But what does it mean? What does it stand for?
It stands for living your life to the fullest.
To the absolute fullest.
Yeah.
Tasting of the most forbidden fruits, including the inside of your girl's asshole.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Live your life. Just do it. Taste buds on your dick.
Hashtag T-Boyd.
This is a great one because it's about serious singing.
Okay.
Hey, dumb Dan. You're doing serious singing all wrong. Eddie's got the right idea. You're supposed to try to sing as well as you can without turning it into a joke. It's like you're trying to win a singing contest, but you can't really sing. You, Dan, sound like a retarded robot. The point is to try to sound good, even if you really don't. The key word is try. Come on, Dan, you're better than this. Love the show. Pussy Got Wet, Pussy Stay Wet. And this person's right. I mean, I probably could try to sing it a little more, but I'm trying to be funny. And if I just sang it, I don't have a great voice, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
But dancing, there is no faking that. Like when we do a serious dance, it's going to be terrible.
Well, I'll give you like time to prep. Like you can come up with your own routine.
Okay, how about 2 years? A routine.
You know what? I'll buy you hip hop abs, and you can learn and get fit at the same time.
Okay, all right, can do that. Like some situation with Billy Blanks.
No, what's that guy's name? Sean T.
Oh, is that okay? Is that the guy who does those things?
All
right, fine. Me and Sean T. We're gonna get after it. Let's do another one. Hey Dan, what's shiny, shady, and upside down? My sunglasses behind my head, bitch. And I mean, this means this person was listening to an old show.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like 2 years ago, I was going off about people. Like one of the women on stage in the cheese balls, she had sunglasses on her head the whole time.
Well, was that like
the
look?
I don't think so. And I know this woman who every time I see her in every picture on Instagram, every tweet, everything, she always has sunglasses on her head. And I think in some weird way it's kind of became her thing. But to me, what I was really railing at was dudes who wear their sunglasses backwards, hanging off their ears, that really Guy Fieri style.
I was going to say, was it Guy Fieri that sent that in?
Well, it
I know
might
he
have
listens,
been.
so.
He's a huge fan.
Yeah.
Huge fan. So it might be him. It might be him. Otherwise, yeah, everybody else. Here's a short one. Is Eddie related to Tila Tequila? No. I don't think she's Filipino. Isn't she like Taiwanese or something?
Yeah, I don't think she's Filipino.
Or Vietnamese? I think she's Vietnamese.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's definitely not Filipino.
No.
But you are related to Tila Tequila, aren't you?
Yes.
By marriage?
Yes.
Maybe she's still alive. Isn't she like super alt-right now?
Is she?
Yeah, I think her and like Jenna Jameson.
Really?
Yeah, they got real, men's rights.
And also, who the fuck cares what they think about any political subject? Like, why do they even have an opinion?
I don't know, especially her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to follow her on Twitter once, and she's crazy alt-right. Yeah, like Master Race and stuff. It's like, what are you talking about? You're Vietnamese.
Yeah, you dummy.
Whatever. Okay. Tell her when you see her at Christmas
I will.
to chill out. To chill out a little bit.
Everyone is disappointed in her.
Very disappointed. So look, Eddie, show's almost over. I'm looking at my notes here. Let's do a real treat.
All right.
And we'll call it a night. Oh, God damn it! I don't know where they all went. I'll put a note there.
It's that time again.
All right, hold on. Because I had a voicemail. Somebody sent in a real treat voicemail I wanted to play. That's all I'll do. All right. You want to sing it though?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, just do it.
All right.
Do it. Seriously.
It's that time again.
Come on.
If it's Bailey's in your coffee, you're just beating your meat. Come on, Dan and Eddie. Tell me, what's the real treat?
That's great.
Thank you.
That's great. I can't decide if I'm going to dub those in or just leave your thing in there.
Do both.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
Maybe I will. Somebody sent us in a real treat voicemail.
Oh, awesome.
So I thought I'd play that before you and I do ours, okay?
Cool.
All right, this is from Ryan. Here we go. All right, I actually do have this. For people watching at home, I'm trying to figure out a way, too, where anything I play on my computer, I can play for you guys to hear. Because right now, I can't do that. So, see if you guys can hear this. Let's see.
What's up, Dan and Eddie? Excited to be calling in and leaving a voicemail here. I actually added Dan the Beast on Snapchat this past weekend, and he sent me some racy snaps back and forth.
It's true.
No, he didn't really do that. But, just wanted to call in. I have a couple real treats. One is a comedian named Tom Segura. He's got really, really funny specials on Netflix. I think he has 3 of them on there. The funniest ones are mostly stories or completely normal. The other one he has on there is just kind of And then the other one is a movie called Heavyweights from the 90s. That was one of my favorite movies growing up, and it's almost like funnier now when I watch it as a 30-year-old dude. Long story short, I love listening to you guys every week, and you should check out Tom Segura and Heavyweights. See ya.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yes.
And he's true. What we were Snapchatting back and forth, and I think he's friends with our Bomb Pop friend.
Oh, okay.
And that whole group, which I'm tickled pink that friends are sharing the show.
Yeah.
Share the show with your friends, everybody. So Tom Segura is funny.
Yeah.
He's on like Rogan all the time. Does he have his own podcast?
He does. It's called Your Mom's House.
That's right.
And I listened to it. I actually sent in. So they have a thing where on his dad's 70th birthday, he asked his mom, who is Peruvian or something like that, if they were going to 69 one last time to commemorate the occasion. And he asked the listeners to ask their parents and videotape it.
Oh,
so
my
I
gosh.
asked my mom during Christmas, and I sent it in, so hopefully they're going to play it on their podcast.
Dear Mom is nasty.
Yeah,
Don't
nasty.
spoil it. But I'm sure she probably just started 69 your dad.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right then and there. He's funny.
Yeah.
And so that's a great real treat. And that Heavyweights movie is super funny.
Love that movie.
It's, I think, if not his first, one of them, Judd Apatow. I think he wrote and directed that. And like Ben Stiller's in it.
He's the crazy camp director.
There's another person. Is it his dad? No. Is it Jerry Stiller? Or is it the dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jerry Stiller's in it.
Yeah. So just too good.
Yeah. Really good movie.
One of those like 90s movies, to Ryan's point, that I think is funnier now. I haven't seen it in years, but
I don't think if it came out today it would play, because the whole movie's like fat shaming kids.
Right.
You know, like Ben Stiller's character is like the super fit guy who like treats him like shit and calls him fatty and all this stuff.
Right. I'm almost half worried to share with my kids because that's a big no-no in my house.
Yeah.
Like up there, I read a question where I had to say retarded. And even that I didn't want to say because I don't let my kids say that. It's not nice to say. I was playing Hearthstone today and I crushed somebody. And in a Hearthstone, or the nice thing about Hearthstone is you can't talk to your opponent. You're playing a real person. All you see is their name, like I'm Dan the Beast, and you can emote them. You can say wow.
Oh, okay.
Which now there's like an inner language. You know, you can say hello, wow, thank you. And let's say he does like a big hit on me. If I say thank you, that's kind of like saying fuck you.
Yeah.
But if you say wow and they do something great, you can say sorry. So I kept doing great plays. And every time I did, he said, wow, wow. And I thought, this guy's a piece of shit. Well, I ended up beating him. Okay. And then the telltale sign that you're about to get trolled is I beat him, and then blip, I got a friend request. And I said, oh, why don't I roll the dice? And is this guy going to say, hey, friend? Because this has happened to me. Okay. Where someone said, wow, that was a great match. Because a lot of Hearthstone is luck. 80% of it is insane luck. You're drawing a card, and sometimes you're quote-unquote discovering cards that you don't even have in your deck. Like, I've won matches just by the skin of my lucky ass teeth. So sometimes you friend someone and you say, wow, that was cool, dude. Good job. Or, wow, that was a great deck. And in this case, I said, you know what? Let me friend this guy. And he said, great game, FAGGOT. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell this guy. I'm gonna really tell him off. And then it said, you've been blocked. So he just like strategic, dropped a bomb on me, blocked me. It erased the chat. His name was gone. I have no recourse. I would have to log into blizzard.com. I forgot his name, and I thought, just Jesus Christ.
You speak like you're really dedicated to Hearthstone.
I am. I play it every day.
And then you don't follow up with this motherfucker? It's so disappointing.
I tried. I was ready to just give him. And, you know, whatever. So, online gaming, I haven't been called the F word in an online game in, I don't know, a month. And so, they're still out there.
In a month.
Probably. Ugh. So, all right. That's a great real treat.
Yes.
So, my point being, fat shaming, don't say the R, the F, or the N word.
No.
Just don't talk.
Yeah, just your fucking mouth.
Just don't ever talk to your kids.
Let us talk.
Just let us talk. So I think I almost need to like pre-watch the heavyweights to make sure.
Oh, we should have a watch party, man.
Oh, and you know what? Then we can do a podcast.
There you go.
About it, and not invite our friend Dylan. I don't even know if Dylan listens to this podcast anymore. So
yeah,
just fuck you, and let me know if you heard me tell you that. Fuck off.
Walking Dead's coming back, so.
That's true. I got to do that podcast. So why don't we? What's your real treat? That's what we're doing. Real treats, buddy. Yeah. What's your? So anyways, this was fun. If you do have a real treat and you want to send us in a voicemail, I think a lot of people want to send us in voicemails, but they're kind of nervous. They don't know what they're going to say. Maybe a real treat is a fun way to interact with the show. So Eddie, what's your real treat this week?
So last night I reverse seared a couple ribeyes, and it was amazing.
What does that mean, a reverse sear?
So you bake the steaks in the oven at like 275 until it gets to the temp that you want. Okay. So for me, it took about an hour to get to like medium-ish. And then you let it rest for like 10 minutes, and then you sear it in like a cast iron pan.
You got that new cast iron.
Yes, I did. Shout out to our in-laws for Christmas.
Right.
And then you sear it after it's already cooked all the way through.
I see. Just to get that crispy outside.
Yeah, exactly. So it cooks evenly. It's super easy. It takes a little longer than like grilling.
Right.
But still, it's hard to mess up. And it came out so good, dude. Oh my god.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was like perfect. Like even the fat just melted.
Right.
It was really good.
A lot of people do that if they sous vide something, or I think even if you smoke it, and just because it's cooked on the inside, you want that crispy thing, especially like butter. Oh, fry the outside in butter. Ooh, I'm ready to go back on keto. No more carbs for me. I'm back on the butter steak train. I gotta get back to that.
It's really good.
Hey. Somebody sent in a real treat as a question. My real treat is 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. Every little thing's gonna be all right, Dan. So do not start sending in reggae songs as real treats.
Please do every week.
I will shut the whole podcast down. Okay?
Or no, you guys need to call in with voicemails playing reggae music.
Oh God, please don't. I don't mind getting the mean emails. In fact, I kind of miss them because it was really good content for the show.
Mm-hmm.
But don't send me reggae, okay? My real treat, and I think it might have been a real treat of mine once, years ago, but I want to bring it again because I've been playing it a lot. And it's a video game. It's called FTL, which stands for Faster Than Light. And it's kind of a nerdy game. Mm-hmm. So bear with me. It's on iPad, but it's even better on a Mac or on a PC. And it's like, $10 or something like that.
Okay.
Buy it once. Gosh, I keep burping it. You buy it once. Jesus Christ, I'm going to die. You buy it once, like the way games used to be. Mm-hmm. Then this free-to-play, freemium, premium bullshit. Yeah. You buy it once, $10. You're supporting a developer. It's a two-guy studio. Two guys. Wow, okay. You know, Eddie and I do this podcast. It's two of us. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't seem noteworthy at all. You know, I upload the dumb thing. I edit it. Who cares? These guys did the animation, the coding. You know, they had somebody do like sound effects and music. It's incredible. Yeah. And it's such a fun, unique game where it's like a space simulator. You have a spaceship and a crew. And there's this term called a roguelike, which is just the notion of every time you play the game, it's 100% different. Just like, you know, Spelunky, which I love to death. Every time you play Spelunky, it's a brand new, different level. Mm-hmm. Nothing's ever the same way. And this is almost like Oregon Trail. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay. Everybody loves Oregon Trail. And Oregon Trail is sort of like, I think, everyone's first roguelike simulator. Because you never know what's going to happen. And Eddie dies of cholera. Ha 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 ha. You go hunting. It's that same exact feeling that Oregon Trail would give you when you were a kid. Mm-hmm. And it's called FTL. Play it. Okay. I play with my kids. They love it too. Because I drive the ship. You know, they don't play. They watch. They watch Dad. Because, like, my younger son is more into it than my older son. He's terrible at it. Yeah. Because there's a lot going on. Like, oh, my God, there's intruders on the ship. Okay, send a team to kill the intruders. Oh, shit, there's a fire in the med bay. All right, well, if you open up the windows, there'll be no oxygen. So the oxygen will make the fire go away. Oh, shit, we got to attack. Like, all this stuff's going on. And it's exciting. And then you kill the ship, and sometimes you get treasure or crazy rare things. And oh man, I'm loving it right now. Yeah. It's a good time. It's almost like playing a board game with them that's interactive and has cute little chiptune music. Yeah. Faster Than Light.
Faster Than Light. Is it a new game?
No, it's from 2012.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, the guys that made it are making a new game, which I can't wait. Yeah. But yeah, this game is from 2012. So you could probably find it, like I said, $5 on Steam. Yeah. Get on Steam. That's the best place to get it. Or it's on an iPad, but it's a little harder to play on there.
Gotcha.
All right. So, sorry. I mean, I'm really into it. I'm really jazzed.
Fucking nerd.
As you guys can tell. All right. That's the end of the show, Eddie. What do we know? We got a store. I always forget to mention that. You can buy shirts on our store. Everything's at savefortheshow.com. Our Patreon, patreon.com/SiftShow. Our subreddit, @SiftShow on Twitter. Leave us reviews if you want on iTunes. They're always appreciated, and they are always helpful. It's time to quit. Look at my mouth's falling apart. It's the end of the show. We're playing a song. This is from episode 82 from Amanda Hug and Kiss, and I'm not exactly sure what the name of the song is, but it's playing. I'm sure it's great. I love you. Thank you for your pants.
Oh, no problem, man.
And that's all I know.
All right.
All right. Otherwise, this has been episode 277 of Save for the Show with Dan and Eddie. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.
See you.
All right, buddy boy. What's going on in the chat room?
Anything good?
Oh, Mikkel. He said good morning. I forgot where you live, Mikkel. Like Amsterdam or Sweden? I think Sweden, maybe. See, well, how long's the delay here? Way too long. Anybody in the chat room, type anything, please. Starting now.
Rod, yes, you can follow me on Instagram. I will approve your follow.
Oh, your eyes do work. All right, fuck this. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for bearing with us. Everyone but Mike Bodge. And, yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
See you.